affordable health care for all in every part of the country by continuously improving the National Health Insurance Scheme, expanding healthcare infrastructure, and enhancing general health delivery. We shall continue to work towards achieving food security and the modernization of our agriculture. We shall continue to work to become a value-added industrialized economy which no longer depends on the production and export of raw materials, but on the things we make. We should continue to work to open up all parts of our country through the construction of roads, rail, ports, and airports. We should continue to improve accountability, efficiency, and transparency in the deliveries of public services. We should continue with the process of digitalization. We should continue the difficult but necessary task of ridding our environment of the menace of galamsey, and we should continue to pay our taxes and demand that our leaders put them to good use. Above all, we should continue to guard and protect jealously the security and integrity of our nation against dangers from outside and within our borders. We cannot allow those who seek to divide us along the lines of ethnicity or religion to succeed. Let us deepen the cohesion that exists amongst us, and let us wear with pride the badge of being called Ghanaian. There's no better homage we can pay to the memories of all those who fought to free us from the shackles of colonialism and imperialism than to dedicate this 66th anniversary, independence anniversary, to working even harder for the unity, strength, and purpose of our dear Ghana. Fellow Ghanaians, I'm very much aware of the current difficulties confronting our nation, and we are working hard to resolve them. But maybe we should also count our blessings in how together we are managing the difficulties. We all see the images around the world. Here in Ghana, we have not had any fuel queues. We have not suffered shortages of food and essential items, or the catastrophe of Dumsum. Undoubtedly, major global developments have had a negative impact on our domestic economic performance. We have witnessed historic highs in global inflation and food prices, rising global interest rates triggered by tightening of monetary policy of central banks across several advanced economies to tame rising inflation, an energy crisis with crude oil prices reaching unprecedented highs at one point above $120 a barrel, the strengthening of the United States dollar against all other currencies, the tightening of global financing conditions, especially for emerging markets and developing economies, and the large-scale disruption of the global supply chain. These phenomena have manifested in Ghana in the form of the depreciation of our currency, the decline in gross international reserves, high inflation, elevated debt burden, significant fiscal stress, constrained domestic and external financing, and reduced GDP growth. It is these that have brought hardships upon our people. Government has deployed a number of fiscal interventions to help bring relief to Ghanaians, and I'm confident that sooner rather than later, we will see significant results of relief and recovery. In 2 days, on Wednesday, 8th March, I will in the Chamber of Parliament deliver a message on the state of the nation, where I'll delve into much greater detail the entirety of the package of policies government is implementing to bring back the days of rapid growth. Fellow Ghanaians, there is one thing I want all of us to remember, and that is that when I assumed office on 7th January 2017, I inherited a severely challenged economy whose rate of growth at the time was the lowest in over 2 decades. By dint of hard work, prudence, and creativity, we managed to turn things around, creating an economy which for the years 2017, 2018, and 2019, the years before the onset of COVID-19, was amongst the fastest growing economies not only in Africa, but also in the world, recording an annual GDP growth rate of 7%. We were the best place to do business in West Africa, and in 2021, we were described as the most attractive destination for investment in West Africa. The next 22 months of my mandate will be focused on restoring the economy we had before COVID-19 and the Russian invasion of Ukraine to the period of rapid growth. It is a solemn pledge I'm making to you, my fellow Ghanaians, and one which I am determined to fulfill. Before I take my seat, I want to inform you that in fulfillment of the announcement I made at last year's Founders' Day celebration, I will on Tuesday, 14th March 2023, confer national honors on such citizens of our country who distinguished themselves in the fight against the pandemic of COVID-19. By their actions, they help protect and preserve our population and won global acclaim for Mother Ghana. I will also on that day express the nation's gratitude to the legal team of men and women who have charged with ensuring that the maritime boundary dispute with Ghana's immediate western neighbor, the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire, ended favorably for Ghana, thus ensuring that our western maritime resources, including their potential oil and gas reserves, remain legitimately in our possession. I'm sure we all saw the 3 helicopters belonging to the police service joining this morning's celebration. It is the first time in our nation's history that the police service is employing the use of helicopters to improve its operational efficiency. The acquisition of these helicopters is to honor the pledge I made at the 20 end-of-year police wasa, and I assure the officers, men and women of the service of governments continued support in helping them to discharge effectively their mandate. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ghanaians, in choosing to celebrate this year's Independence Day in the Volta region, I hope it affords all of us the opportunity to enjoy the beauty and breathtaking scenery that abounds here. This is the region that has the highest mountain in Ghana and other spectacular peaks from which to gaze at the surrounding splendor. This is the region that has marvelous waterfalls and naturally occurring landscapes and historic monuments on its coast. It is a region of spellbinding and beautiful music and intricate dances. It is a region with interesting cuisine. It is a tourism destination without compare, and I urge all of you to explore its unique attractions. In conclusion, fellow Ghanaians, I want to assure you that my devotion to the Ghana project is unwavering. The enemy we face is not each other. We can only win this battle if we stick together and pull in the same direction, regardless of our divergent viewpoints. I'm confident that we are on the right path, and I ask for your support so that we can continue the transformation of Ghana in peace. Once again, on behalf of all of us, I thank President Mbalo and his entourage for coming to join us on our special day. Happy 66th Independence Anniversary celebration to us all, and may God bless us all and our homeland Ghana, and make her great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
Mr. President,
Ghana Tuklola, His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo.
Right! Right!
the parade commander will now invite the forces sergeant major Chief Warrant Officer Ado Daniel to lead the contingents to give 3 hearty cheers to the President of the Republic of Ghana and a powerful yell for Mother Ghana.
Forces Sergeant Major. To the front. Yes, sir.
The Forces Sergeant Major was enlisted into the Ghana Army on 5th January 1996. He has attended all the requisite career field courses. He is a veteran peacekeeper and is married.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. May I have your permission to carry on with the yield, Mr. President? Yes, Mr. President.
Chief Warrant Officer Daniel Ado is a veteran peacekeeper and is married to Mrs. Joyce Ado and blessed with 3 daughters, Gifty, Grace, and Gloria.
Parade will remove headdress. Remove.
For the review officer, the President and the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufu Addo. Chabai! 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 Ghana! Ghana way! Mijo! Mijo! Ghana to way! Ghana to way! Iboko ni masa! Iboko ni masa! Hosea, Hosea, Hosea! Hosea, Hosea, Hosea! Hosea, Hosea, Hosea! Hosea, Hosea, Hosea! Dagbaneva! No!
Parade will replace headdress. Replace.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Forces Sergeant Major, Chief Warrant Officer Ado Daniel, leading the contingents to give 3 hearty cheers to the President of the Republic and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Mr. President, yield over. May I have your permission to follow up, Mr. President? Yes, Mr. President.
The Forces Sergeant Major was inducted into the International Students Hall of Fame when he graduated from the United States Army Non-Commissioned Officers Leadership Center of Excellence.
Ready. Show. Hey. Arms.
The parade commander will now ask permission to march off the colors.
Mr. President, parade over. May I have your permission to march off the colors and the rest of the parade, Mr. President? I, Mr. President.
May I also respectfully remind all to pay the appropriate compliments as the colors march off. All in uniform are reminded to salute.
March of the colors. I saw. Rain. Read. Arms. Very center. Quick march.
Please rise and pay the appropriate compliments as the colors march off the square. All in uniform are reminded to salute.
Miano chitrenu the flag ato miano kuma.
We shall remain standing for the national salute.
Hey! National salute. Read. Arms.
Shall we please be seated? Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to inform all that the Ghana Armed Forces Open Day activities The Ghana Armed Forces Open Day activities will be held here at the 66th Artillery Regiment tomorrow, Tuesday, 7th March 2023. The Ghana Air Force aircrafts will also be stationed at the Ho Airport tomorrow as part of the Open Day activities to give our school children a flight experience. The Ghana Armed Forces wishes to invite the general public within the Volta region environs, and in particular, all school children within the region to be part of this day to get to know and learn more about the Ghana Armed Forces. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, all too soon we are coming to the end of this 66th Independence Day Parade.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let us remain in our various positions as we observe departure protocols will be coordinated by my colleague Jefferson Saki. After that, His Excellency the President shall host the Venerable Chiefs and queens of the Volta region and elsewhere at a reception at the Regional Coordinating Council. Members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of Parliament, honorable MMDCs, and all VVIPs are invited to a special reception with His Excellency the President at the Regional Coordinating Council, the regional residency, the residency. We
would
shall
like
now
to express
observe
our
the departure
sincere
protocols.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, first to depart will be the President of the Republic and First Lady Rebecca Akufo-Addo. After that, our special guest of honor, the President of Guinea-Bissau, His Excellency Sissoko Embalo, followed by the Vice President of our Republic, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and Second Lady Samira Bawumia. Togbi Teprehodo IV, President of the Volta Regional House of Chiefs, will depart after that. And then Togbi Gbagbiacha V, the Fiaga of Adaklu, would also depart. Next to leave us will be Togbi Afede XIV, the Agbogbomefia of Asogli State, and then Togbi Sri III, the overlord of the Anglo State, would then also depart.
We have been your Masters of Ceremony. Squadron Leader Elizabeth Salifu, ASP Richmond Mensa, Cassandra Chum Ampofo, Mr. Jefferson Saki, Mr. Pius Hayaji, and Captain Veronica Asantiwa Yeboah.
We are grateful to His Excellency the President for the construction and completion of this beautiful edifice, the Volta Regional Youth Resource Center, one of the 10 at various stages of completion that is hosting this beautiful 66th anniversary celebrations of Ghana's independence.
We want to appreciate the support of our Chief of Staff at the Office of the President, Honorable Akosia Frema Osei Opare, for supporting this initiative and guiding it through.
All students here are also to take note that tomorrow, Wednesday, 7th March, has been declared holiday for Tuesday, 7th March. So you can have some rest. Congratulations on all the performances you have displayed today. And also note that all school contingents are to move to the Mauli Senior High School right after parade.
We would like to express our appreciation to the Chief Warrant Officer and his team, Senior Warrant Officer Class 2, Amegache Arnold, Senior Warrant Officer Class 2, Varick, Senior Warrant Officer Class 2, Loga Patience, among the many who have designed this beautiful parade. We are also grateful.
Depart is our special guest of honor, the President of Guinea-Bissau, His Excellency Embalo.
We'd like to acknowledge the presence of the Volta Regional Chairman of the ruling New Patriotic Party, Mr. Wanya.
Honorable members of parliament from the region who are here today, we really appreciate your support. Led by the Member of Parliament for Adaklu, the Honorable Agboja, the Minority Chief Whip, we really do appreciate your time and support.
Departing now, the Vice President of the Republic, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and spouse.
Honorable Dr. Yao Otsei Edichum, Member of Parliament for Bosomche, thank you very much for a yeoman's job and for taking care of all these children at the parade.
We would also like to thank our pilots who have been patrolling the airspace and ensuring the safety and security of the place.
The Vice President of our Republic, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and The second lady, Samira Bawumia, will be the next to depart.
A special appreciation to the Director General of the Ghana Education Service, all directors, regional and district, municipal, metropolitan, all teachers, all students, we are grateful. We also appreciate the presence of the Director General of the Ghana TVET Services, Madam Mausi, and your Deputy, Mr. Pra.
The Chairman of the Council of State, as well as the Chief Justice, will be the next to depart.
The Chair of the Council of State and the Chief Justice of the Republic.
We also acknowledge all pilots, Squadron Leader Godwin Volta, Flight Lieutenant Peter Anala, Flight Lieutenant Kwame Brimpong AJ, the forward air controllers, Flight Lieutenant Leslie Kofiyali and his team, for patrolling our airspace and keeping us safe throughout the entire period.
Special appreciation to our Director for Physical Education and all our directors at the cultural units. We are grateful. Our regional PE coordinators for putting all of this together. We are grateful to you all.
Departing now is the Chief Justice, Justice Kwesi Enin-Yeboah. Next to depart will be the Chairman of the Council of State, Nana Otuo-Srebwo II. We want to say thank you to all our chiefs who are present here and for making the 66th Independence Anniversary celebration of our dear country a successful one.
Next to depart shall be the Chief of Staff at the Office of the President, Senior Advisor at the Office of the President, and our chiefs shall follow. Please
We would like to appreciate all Director Generals, Directors of the various security services. Thank you all very much for coming to grace this occasion.
And until we come your way next year, it has been our pleasure coming your way with a commentary for the 66th Independence Anniversary. Mr. Jefferson Saki, Deputy Director of Communications of the Office of the President. My name is Cassandra Chumampo.
The Chief of Staff at the Office of the President is the next to depart.
Mr. Pius Hazi, CEO, National Youth Authority. Squadron Leader Elizabeth Salifu, Ghana Armed Forces. ASP Richmond Mensa, Ghana Police Service. And Captain Veronica Santua Yeboah from the Ghana Armed Forces.
We would like to express our sincere appreciation to you all for your attendance and participation. We wish you all safe journey mercies as you travel to your various destinations. May God richly bless us all. Akpe Keta.
And once again, Tuesday, 7th January 2023 has been declared holiday for our school children so they can rest. School children and their teachers. 7th March. Thank you.
Dogbibo, Dogbisri Atolia, Awamafiana Anglowo, Dogbi, Teprehodo, Analia, Fiagana Anfuega, Shimanolana, Volta Fiaopa Habobo. Departing now, the President of the Volta Regional House of Chiefs and Fiaga of Anfuega, Dogbi Teprehodo IV. Also departing, the Overlord of the Anglo State, Awamafia Togbisri III. Also departing, Togbi Gbogbi Acha the 5th Fiaga of Adaklu. Awamafiana Anglo Togbisri Etolia